Have you ever been traveling and come across something so unexpected and surprising that it's just a magical or enchanting experience? That happened to us once when we were traveling in Switzerland, and we want to tell you about it today. I'm Sarah, and with my husband Bob, we have Next Act Retirement and Travel. You'll see Bob in many other videos. While most of our videos deal with traveling for seniors over 60, the experience that we're going to describe in this video could happen to anybody at any time. This story begins with us taking a 2-week train trip to Switzerland. I had been to this place called the Aareschlucht, which means it's the gorge of the Aare River. Upon arriving in Meiringen, we walked around until we could get somebody to tell us directions of how to get to the Aareschlucht. And so we had our first interesting set of instructions. We were told to follow this certain street until we got to a little train. What little train? Okay, well, we're on the street. We followed it and did come to a spot where some train tracks ended at the street. It didn't have anything to particularly mark it as the spot for the little train. There was nothing very significant to say that this was a train stop or anything, but there was a sign there in German that seemed to say that there would be a train that came by. And we waited there, and before you know it, there was indeed a little train that came there. It wasn't much longer than, say, one normal train car, but it was kind of an engine and a passenger area combined together, and we got on that little train. Well, we had our beautiful walk on the Aareschlucht, and we came to the east end, and we were wondering, how do we get back? We knew that there was supposed to be a place where that little train would pick us up at the east end of the Aareschlucht, but, well, maybe because of a lack of German, didn't exactly know where that would be. We ended up following a road kind of down towards more civilization just for a little bit till we got to a gas station, and then we asked directions. How do we get to the little train to take us back to Meiringen? Well, we got more interesting directions. It was go across the road into this kind of like pasture area, follow the path, and you'll come to a wall with a door and push the button. Well, those are some very interesting instructions. We weren't quite sure what to expect. So we went across the road, we went into the prairie. First there was like 2 tire tracks of pathway, and then it got a little bit more overgrown until it was one pathway, and it started to go into the trees, and pretty soon we did kind of come to a little opening. There was a granite mountain face or cliff face, and there was a door in the mountain, and there was a button to push to get the train. Well, how magical. It's just like something out of a fantasy movie. You could see the train entering the tunnel. Waited there, and once the train got to where the door was, our door opened, because we'd pushed the button so the engineer knew to stop. The door opened, we walked in and hopped on the train. We returned to Meiringen with not only memories of the beautiful Aare Gorge, but also of the most enchanting and surprising little train ride I have ever had. Everyone who travels comes across something that is just so surprising and unexpected, it becomes an enchanting memory. This is one of our most enchanting memories. If you're ever in Switzerland, you might want to check out the Aareschlucht and the little train. If you have been enchanted by this video, please give us a like and subscribe. You are welcome to join us on the journey as we explore better ways for seniors to travel. So join us, because as we say, this way, my friends, something even more interesting.